What's up, everybody? How we doing on this Friday morning? Y'all already know what it is, Ron Skip. We gonna get right into it with the game last night. Chiefs versus Ravens. Ravens 20, Chiefs 27. Patrick Mahomes them edge out the win. It was an exciting game, back and forth the whole game. Kind of a slow start, all defense, but it got going for in the second half. Everything really got rolling and shit. But Chiefs and Ravens, a good game. Lamar Jackson, 26 for 41, 273 yards, 1 touchdown. He ran for 16 times, 122 yards. He was unstoppable on the ground, bro. Ashton Jackson, they said he dropped about 20 pounds and shit. And then you can tell he's slimmer, more elusive, back to himself. He was making people miss, running up the seams. That offensive line really shaky, so he's going to be doing that a lot this year. If I'm y'all, I'm taking the over every game. He's going to be running, I'm telling y'all. Because that whole game he was running for his life, that line is trash. They lost 3 starters on that line. It shows. He was really, under the rest the whole game, running for his life the whole game. Except for that last, 15, 20 seconds when they was in their end zone. But we're going to get to that. Derrick Henry, 13 carries, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. My man Big Henry came in the motherfucking game doing what he's supposed to do. Only carried the ball 13 times, which I don't like. I think he need to carry the ball 20 to 25 times. So Lamar carried it 16. He need to cut that down to at least 10. Derrick Henry got 6 more of them carries. He would have been at 19. The defense would have been tired. The linebackers and the defensive line, they would have been tired. You got to wear them boys down, man. But John Harbaugh, he probably going to get that shit right later on. In the season, Zay Flowers, 2 carries for 14 yards out of the backfield. You know Zay Flowers. You know he do a little bit of everything. Debo Samuel rule. Isaiah Likely, big game for Likely. For his second-year player, my man Likely, 9 catches, 111 yards, 1 touchdown. It looked like Likely was going to lead the game in the last seconds of the fourth quarter when he got pushed out of bounds by the Chiefs cornerback Cook. He was in the air, he pushed him out of bounds. He tumbled real hard, rolled and all that. People got on their knees, checked on him. He was able to walk off by himself from a play and came back actually 2 plays later in the end zone. But yeah, I'm glad everything good with him and he got able to get up on his own. But Rashard Bateman, 2 catches, 53 yards. We need more from Rashard. I'm sorry. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 14 yards. Zay Flowers, 7 Zay Flowers, 6 catches, 37 yards. I mean, we just need more production from the offense. I'm sorry, like the receivers, tight ends, we need a little bit more production. Everything was on Lamar Jackson's shoulders the whole game, y'all. I'm talking about the whole game. Lamar under the rest. He had to do everything, bro. We see why he the MVP. It shows why he the MVP. He won it 2 times because he just really took over the game. He took over the game. I give him that. Yeah, Justin Tucker missed a field goal. I think he's getting old. His 13th year in the NFL. He's getting old. They might be looking for a new kicker come next year. But let's go to my man Patrick Mahomes. 20 for 28. Yes, my man only missed 8 passes. With 20 for 28, 291, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You know what I mean? Isaiah Pacheco, 15 carries, 45 yards, 1 touchdown. Xavier Worley, 1 carry, 21 yards and a touchdown. This boy fast as shit, y'all. I told y'all in the preseason game. I told y'all on the other podcast, bro. Running 4-2, and it shows running 4-2. Reese Rice, 7 catches, 103 yards. Reese Rice was unstoppable. Quick slants through the middle. The slants through the middle was killing the whole game. The middle of the field was a big problem for the Ravens. It's going to be a problem. They lost Patrick Queen, and you can tell they lost Patrick Queen, one of their linebackers. They get switched to the middle linebacker role. Reese Rice was just killing them on the slants. Whoever was guarding him did not do a good job. Because their best cornerback, safety, Kyle Hamilton, got to be on Travis Kelce the whole game. He had to shadow him, so he really couldn't do nothing. Reese Rice got off. Xavier Worley, 2 receptions, 47 yards, and 1 touchdown. The rookie really did everything. Spaced out the offense, great speed, great route running, separation on the cornerback easily. You cannot leave him on the island by himself, bro. You have to give him help over the top. And if you give him help over the top, that means somebody else going to be one-on-one. And if you don't want to give them help over the top, you want to play a one-on-one, you have to give them 10 to 15-yard cushion, just like they did with Tyreek Hill. You're going to have to. And then that start open up the screen game, the short passes, the curl routes, the wheel routes. I mean, the quick slants with 10 yards down the field, 8 yards down the field, quick slants. He's going to be open damn near every game. I'm telling you, because you don't want to press it and get past you, touchdown, and you don't want to really give him too much of a cushion because the short intermediate pass is going to be there. The 5 to 10 yard pass is going to be there all game. So it's like pick your poison. That's why they said they had to go back to the old playbook with Tyreek Hill. They didn't open that playbook for 3 years now, but now they can. They opened up the playbook all over again. You could tell that they just was really looked like they was having fun out there the whole game. Xavier Worley bring a whole another dynamic to the offense. Travis Kelce, 3 catches, 34 yards. Travis Kelce really was blocking the whole game. You know, he getting double coverage and all that. So it ain't really much of nothing. He didn't have a big game. That's cool. And it really looked like they on the prime for the 3-peat. They looked real good. The whole game. You know, their defense looked good. Kansas City is definitely prime the 3-peat if you ask me. But now to the controversial part of the game. The push out of bounds. Now it's like 3-4 seconds left on the clock. Lamar Jackson got the ball in the red zone. The one play, he overthrows Isaiah Likely, out of bounds, push, boom. That's what I was talking about earlier when he got injured. That's one end zone play. Next end zone play, he get enough time. The offensive line, that I say was horrible. They actually did their job on this one pass block. They did their job. Zay Flowers. Not Zay Flowers. My bad, y'all. Yeah, Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers cut through the middle, wide open. He threw it kind of behind him on a slant. My man Zay Flowers already kind of completed the route, but he missed him, and he shouldn't have missed him. He was wide open in the middle, like literally wide the fuck open. I don't know how he missed it, but he missed it. And then the third pass, he had 3 tries, y'all. 3 tries. He made the catch this time to Isaiah Likely at the back of the end zone. He was out by a big toe. Not even a big toe, probably on a line by a toenail, a hair. The little pointy part of your cleats was touching the line. Like, that's how close it was. I'm at 1 centimeter close, millimeter. That shit was very exciting. At the end of the game, he caught the ball. Everybody thought it was a touchdown. I thought they was going to go to overtime. Hallbrook talking about go for 2. But, all scoring plays got to be reviewed. And it came back that his foot was on the line. 100 camera angles. 100 motherfucking, 3D HD cameras ain't about to lie. But his foot was on the line. Lamar Jackson, after the game, said, I still believe it was the touchdown. I don't know how you believe it was the touchdown when the review in the clear. You see his foot was on the line. You could see it on the big screen. The Jumbotron, his foot was on the line, bro. It wasn't a catch, bro. Let it go. I mean, it was a catch, but he was out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Let it go. But that was a good game. He did complete the pass. Harbaugh talking about go for 2. I don't think he should have went for 2. I thought it just probably was the cap up, and he would kick the field goal overtime, but that's neither here nor there. They didn't win, and it was an incomplete catch. But that was a really exciting game. Ravens got a lot to work on. Chiefs look real prime for a 3-peat. And, that was a good-ass game last night, man. Good-ass game. So the Chiefs start the season off 1-0. Ravens start the season off 0-1. It was a big game, and I don't really think Lamar should put too much into this, man, because the refs caused a lot of pre-snap penalties on them. Illegal alignment, illegal formation all game. With Lamar and them comment on that too. It seemed like the refs was really on their Chiefs side, if you ask me. They was giving the Chiefs plenty of breaks because number 74 for the Chiefs was lined up illegally all game. He jumped early, damn near all game. You feel me? So the Chiefs and the refs definitely kind of on the same page, and the Ravens and the refs was not on the same page. You could tell the whole game. They even left the Chiefs head coach. Even let the Chiefs defensive coordinator call a timeout Spags when only the head coach could call a timeout, and it had been a delay of game, and that would have pushed the Chiefs back further out of, out of the red zone. So Even the refs let them do that when he shouldn't have. That should have been a foul. They should have just ignored the defensive coordinator and waited till they heard Andy Reid call the timeout. So they shouldn't have did that either. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, but on a side note, Chief super fan Xavier Bubba get sentenced to 17.5 years for 11 armed bank robberies while racking up $800,000, all while being the Chief super fan mascot, going to all the away games. Every away game he went to, he robbed a bank in one of them cities. Yo, shout out to Xavier, man, robbing these banks, man. But he definitely did get court 17.5 years sentence for 11 bank robberies, man. That's a side note to the Chiefs' season starting off, though. That's hilarious if you ask me. That's all. That's just hilarious if you ask me. But we still got football on tonight for y'all with the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles at 8:15. Eagles is favored by 2.5. The over 49.5. You ask me, I'm taking the Eagles with the 3. Eagles, everybody keep talking about the supernatural funk that they collapsed at the end of the year. Last year, that's last year. There's a whole new season, whole new offense, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, new players on the offense, new players on the defense. Probably take a little time to gel, but I think the Eagles should pull this one off in Brazil. Hopefully, but that game started at 8:15. We're going to see. But after that Friday game, we still got the NFL slate for Sunday at 1 o'clock. Titans versus Bears, Panthers versus Saints, Pittsburgh versus Falcons, Cardinals versus Bills, Patriots versus Bengals, Vikings versus Giants, Jaguars versus Dolphins, and Titans versus the Colts. It's all the 1 o'clock games. And then we got the 4 o'clock slate. Raiders versus Chargers, Bucks versus Seahawks, Cowgirls versus Browns, and the Bucks versus Washington Commanders. And with the 8 o'clock game, the late game, Rams versus Lions. Then the Monday Night Football game, Aaron Rodgers make his debut finally back this year with the Jets versus the 49ers. 49ers favored in that game, of course. So that's your football slate. And watch out for the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Falcons. They might have to start Justin Fields. You know, Russell Wilson calf soreness came back, which that kept him out in the preseason game, kept him out of practice, and most of the summer, kept him out of mini camp and all that with the calf soreness. So they try not to really aggravate it. They going to evaluate him, put him as day by day. But if he hurt, Justin Fields going to get the start. Now, I'm rooting for Fields. I want Justin Fields to get the start, you ask me. I'm a Justin Fields fan. I think he bring a lot of explosive plays to the offense. He definitely might turn the ball over, but other than that, he's going to score some points, and that's what y'all really need, because Steelers made it to the playoffs last year with trash quarterback play for Kenny Pickett, bare minimum, bare none. So a couple of explosive plays from Justin Fields to get the offenses rolling, and you know they always got the steel curtain there, so that's a good job. Well, that's for the football, y'all. WNBA last night came on too with the Seattle Storm, New York Liberty. New York Liberty take that 177-70. Skylar Diggins had 21.6 assists. Sabrina Ionic, 8 assists, 17 points. Breanna Stewart, 14.7 rebounds. And also we got the DC Mystics versus the Phoenix Mercury, 90-77. The Mystics take that one. The Mystics pushing for a playoff spot with only 8 games left in the regular season for the WNBA. The Sky, Atlanta Dream, and the Washington Mystics are tied for 8th place in the playoff bracket. Everybody else, though, 1 through 7 had clinched their playoff spot. And the Mercury keep falling. They just fell to under 500, and they just fell from 6th to 7th spot. The Fever move up in the 6th spot. Right now, you know, the Fever beat them, so I guess they got the tiebreaker unless they play the Fever again this season. The Mercury got some good players over there. They just need to get it together. A lot of good vets over there. They just need to get it together, string these lads 8 games together. And we see where they're going to be at in the playoff push. But it's a 3-way tie right now between the Chicago Sky, Atlanta Dream, and the Washington Mystics. So, with that being said, we got some WNBA games tonight. The Dallas Wings versus Atlanta Dream. The Las Vegas Aces versus the Connecticut Suns. the Minnesota Lynx versus the Indiana Fever, and the LA Sparks versus the Chicago Sky. That's what we got for y'all tonight on the